What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel for another installment of the 3DT series where I'm attempting to play through and show you guys all the awesome courses here on GSPro. Hopefully I'll get through all of them eventually, but doing so by playing, as the name implies, 3 holes per course, usually the 1st, the 9th, and the 18th. As for this course today, another course I've seen a lot about, but I've never actually played. I believe it's fictional, and I actually saw old C-Drum and Mashi play together for their designer league. I saw them play this course. It looked pretty brutal, but really cool graphics and really cool layout of where we are. But this course is called Tongass National in Baranof Island, Alaska, USA. Course designed by, apologies if this is supposed to sound like something, but I312AIV. Apologies if that's supposed to be pronounced differently. I'm not the best at pronunciations, like you guys know, but we're going to give this a go. It looks really cool. I can hear something. It's like maybe a Bigfoot or something walking around coming through the projector. But really cool course. We're going to try to be even par through the 3 holes. I'm not going to mention every time. This is the first day using it. I have the Rockstar Golf Garmin R10 swing speed up there right above my video. So I'm using my Garmin R10. I'm going to try for the most part to bring it out and set it up and use this until Square gets their act together and actually adds club head speed like they've been talking about for a couple months now. It is really cool. He just did an awesome job designing it, released it for free for us to use for people that have the R10. And it is like one extra thing to remember to charge and bring out and set up and all that stuff. But if I have the time before doing any of these videos or live streams, I am going to try to get into a habit of setting it up and having it up there for you guys to also see the club head speed. So let's get into it. First hole, par 4, 394 down 13. We got some boots here for tee markers. Let's hit the flyover. Part of the 3 to tee, whatever course is most popular throughout the week, just based on the likes on the videos. I come out and do a full 18-hole live stream, so if you want to see me play a full 18 holes here at this course, which seems pretty awesome, just cast your vote by liking the video. But we got a dog leg, slight dog leg. I mean, it's relatively straight, but slight dog leg left. I think there's some trees over there on the left. So we'll go over here to the right, and I think we'll aim up here towards the right and see if we can get this to draw. Second video today, I mentioned last time, this is, I think, like the 5th or 6th day in a row of me taking swings out here, and half of them I wasn't even planning on doing it, but a couple things popped up between C-Drum's new course. I wanted to play that on release day, this Rockstar Golf thing yesterday. There was a couple other things that popped up, so I've been meaning to take a couple days off because my lower back is not happy with me. However, wanted to get out here and take advantage of the really nice weather. We're up to almost 58 degrees in the garage, so it could be worse. All that to say, I like getting my excuses out of the way beforehand, but the body and the back is not feeling 100%. But we'll see if we can be even par through these 3 holes, hopefully. Low on the face, it's drawing, should be fine. Just still not the best contact in the world. Either need to move the ball back in my stance just a little bit or stay down and through it a bit more. I feel like I'm coming up and out of it, and that's been the story today, catching them thin, low on the face. Ball speed for such a bad miss hit, not terrible at 148, but with all the swing speed training, I hit one on the range that was 155 and wasn't even fully warmed up and swinging that great. But that one I had 103.5 on the club speed, but not terrible, not the best swing, but decent result. Gives us 123 out of the fairway, up a yard. So I think I'm going to go like 3/4 pitching wedge. I have been working on my swing like usual, and between that, not being quite as bundled up in the warmer temps, been able to get the ball, if I strike it well, up towards my summertime stock yardages, which are nice. So I've been seeing this pitching wedge fly in the neighborhood of about 130, rolling out to 135, which has been nice to see, along with some of my other clubs. But let's see what we can do here on about a 3/4 pitching wedge. .116. Ooh, I forgot too. Soft green, soft fairways here. Not too bad. I caught it a little bit thin, but not a terrible leave for a birdie putt here. 25 feet, 8 inches, up 4, so it's playing 29, almost 30. It's breaking right to left at the start, and then by the cup if you can see it. Looks like it's working the other way a little bit. So where are we going to aim? And again, I don't know why. Sometimes GSPro gets wonky on me. Sometimes like the aim stick shows up, sometimes it disappears. There's no rhyme or reason of why it does it, but like I'm trying to move here and see where I'm aimed, and it's just not showing anything. Maybe if I click. All right, now it's back since I clicked. I don't know, pretty strange. Usually I just use the keyboard to go left and right, but sometimes a little bit frustrating when that's probably a bit too much. I think about there. We'll try that. Sometimes it's a bit frustrating. You just want things to work the way they should, and sometimes they don't. But what were stimps? Stimps are 8. I just played a course that was 9. Get myself all mixed up with how hard I need to hit some of these. Come back. Well, we'll take the par. Not nearly hard enough, but flying over to the second hole, which is the 9th hole, par 4, 382. Looks like a pretty sizable dogleg right by the looks of it on this tee. Some more boots. One of them's knocked over here, but let's hit the flyover. I don't know if this is a driver hole. I saw Seadrum was spraying it all over the place with his 165, 170 ball speed. There's a lot of trees with a lot of colliders at this course, and this looks pretty narrow. A little bit of stuttering on my computer. I don't know if it's the warmer weather or the graphics on this course. All right, so no matter what we hit, we're going to want to move over to the left and give ourselves a bit of a straighter look. And what are we looking at for a tee shot here? Don't really know, like I said, if this is driver. I'd have to go over here, but I think that's going to bring these trees into play. So, not a driver hole. I'm going to go 216 right there, 217. Still near those trees. I mean, I guess we'll go there. I'm going to hit, we'll go 5 iron. We'll put it up on a bottle cap. Not the best contact. That was pretty toey. That did not feel very good, and that did not go very far. But for that shot that we had, that's not horrendous, and we may, no, we can't even hit it again. So we got 213 left, up 14. I'm going to go 4 hybrid, I think. We're up towards, what, 227? Tiny green. We'll go there, see if we can draw it a bit. Get the 4 hybrid running up there, hopefully. A little bit chunky. It's drawing too much. But, well, we just made it on the green. I was going to say, without those soft fairways, we may have got a bigger kick, but not horrendous. 63 feet, however. This is not an easy putt. 63 feet, up 1 foot 6 inches. So that's going to be, I think there's a bear. You guys see that bear up there, up on the rock? So this is going to be 18 on top of 63. So what is that? 73, 81 feet with a putter. Hit and hope situation. And it's breaking, I think, left to right all the way. So I'm going to go out here and just kind of whack this thing. Keep breaking, keep breaking, keep breaking. Go! I mean, I have such a tough time judging those. I have a tough time once I get up towards like 25, 30 feet, let alone like 60, 70, 80 feet. But I guess that's not a terrible leave. Now we got this for par. It's snapping though, so although it's a short putt, I think I almost need to be out there. 5 feet. Oh, we missed it on the high side. That was a dead straight putt too. All right. Bogey on that one. One over through the third, 2 holes. Third and final hole here. 18th hole. Par 5. 505. Let's hit the flyover, see what we're working with. Gave that break too much respect. Ooh, there's another bear down there. This course is so cool. Definitely not easy, but this is really cool. Really well designed. Can hear the bear growling too as well, coming through the projector. All right, we're going to be able to hit driver. I think we want to go over here, maybe. Move the tee box over and then... That bear does not sound happy. He sounds kind of hungry. All right, there's a smaller tree there, but as long as we can draw it past that, we're going to start it there. See if I can actually hit something a little bit better up into the mid to high 150s, hopefully. All right, pretty darn straight, right down the middle. Go! Did we clip? Ooh, off the cart path. I don't know if we clipped anything. I thought I heard something. I don't know if we did because it was 261 raw carry, 151 ball speed, 258 in the game. That could have just been the slope. And then we got a good bounce off the cart path for 282 total. But that was at least a little bit better contact. I don't feel like I'm swinging it the quickest right now. That was, again, 102.3. But 260 carry, I don't hate it. I would have been over the moon with that about a month or two ago before all this speed training. So we'll take it. Leaves us with 213 up 20 out of the rough. So 233 and then 6% on that is going to be what? 10% would be 20, so like another 12. I think I can hit 3 wood. We got to get away from this bear. All right, we'll just leave it. It's going to come out a fraction right. I guess we'll go there. See what happens here. The bear almost sounds like a cow. I don't know if it's eating a cow. Super low in the face, but 146 ball speed. Get up there. Soft fairways. 146, 228 raw carry. Leaves us with 23 yards. Going to hit a little 60 degree here. I'm working on hitting down on my irons across the board, especially my 60 degree. The Golf Professional C drum has been giving me some pointers, but trying to hit down a bit more on the wedges and kind of flight them a bit lower for a lack of better explanation. All right, we'll go there. We're in the fairway. It's up about a yard, so we'll call it 24, a little bit over that. Probably want to try to carry this with the soft greens about 20 if I can. I caught it off the toe. 26, sit. All right. Those soft fairways helped us there. That wasn't the best. Been doing so much work lately with the driver. my wedges are in a rough spot, and now my irons are starting to go downhill a little bit too. So it's always something to be working on. 14 feet, down 3, so it's playing 11. Just try not to overread this too much again. We'll go with that. Birdie putt. Slight pull. Probably need to be a bit more to the right and not pull it. But we ended up with a par. So from Tongass National in Baranof, I probably pronounced that wrong in the first point. I think I missed an A. Baranof Island, Alaska, USA. I believe this is fictional. Course designed by I312AIV. I don't know if it's supposed to be like I am something, but again, apologies. Maybe if he stumbles across this, he or she can let me know how you pronounce the name. But awesome job on the design. Really cool graphics with the bears and the trees and everything. Again, tough course from what I've seen people play it at, but really enjoyed this one. So from 3 holes, we ended up 1 over, par on 1, bogey on 9, and a par on 18. We'll take a look at the stats here. 2 pars, 1 bogey, 268 longest drive, average drive 215, 132 average ball speed. I guess that's because though that 5-iron tee shot, which brought it down a lot. Best ball speed was 148. We hit 2 out of 3 fairways, 3 out of 3 greens in regulation somehow. 18 minutes on the gameplay, 8.65 feet of total putting, and 7 putts. So there you have it. Another, I believe it was fictional, really cool course in the books for another 3 to tee installment. Let me know what you guys thought. If you have any fun courses like this that I haven't played yet on the channel, please let me know down below in the comments. Happy to do any course requests. Just give me the name of the course, the location, and just a little bit of background information of why you want me to play it, whether it's a cool fictional course you stumbled across, maybe your home course is on GSPro, world famous course that I haven't played yet. I just like having like a sentence or two of background information to write it down and relay it for other people that are watching the video. And I shout you out for the your username for the request. But appreciate you guys watching. Shout out to the members. I'm going to wrap this one up. And like I always say, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll see you guys at the next course.